In this video, let's understand how to find the maximum and minimum value of a function of format a cos x plus b sin x. Let's consider a right angle triangle with two sides a and b and hypotenuse is equal to r. So let alpha be the angle that we are measuring. So in this case, we will have sine alpha is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, which is a by r. So this is the opposite side, and cos alpha would be equal to b by r. So we will have a is equal to r sine alpha and b is equal to r cos alpha. Now what would be the value of a square plus b square? So a square plus b square would be equal to r square sine square alpha plus b square cos square alpha. So this would be r square times sine square alpha plus cos square alpha, which is nothing but a square plus b square. So this would change to 1. So a square plus b square is equal to r square. This is nothing but the Pythagoras theorem. So r would be equal to square root of a square plus b square. Now let's go back to the function. We have to find the maximum value of a cos x plus b sin x, any equation of that format. So let's consider f of x is equal to a times cos x plus b sin x. Now let's apply the value of a and b, which we found out earlier. So this would be r times sine alpha cos x plus r times cos alpha sin x. So this is nothing but f of x. So this f of x would change to r times sine of alpha plus x. Correct? Now we know that sine function has a range of, always it is greater than or equal to -1 and less than or equal to 1. So this is the range of sine function, trigonometric function. So sine of alpha plus x also will have the same values. So this would be -1 of, so sine of alpha plus x is greater than or equal to -1 and less than or equal to 1. Correct? So now let's multiply all these values by r. So this will be minus r greater than or equal to r times sine of alpha plus x less than or equal to r. Now what is r times sine of alpha plus x? It is f of x. Correct? So minus r less than or equal to f of x less than or equal to r. So the function a cos x plus b sin x, which is f of x, is greater than or equal to minus r and less than or equal to r. Now what is the value of r we found out? It is a square plus b square. So this will be minus square root of a square plus b square f of x square root of a square plus b square. So max value is square root of a square plus b square and minimum value is minus square root of a square plus b square. So this is an important finding which we will use to solve a couple of questions in this video. So please watch up to this point again so that you understand how we arrived at the maximum and minimum values. Now let's solve a couple of questions so that you get a better understanding of this concept. Now in this first question, f of x is of format 7 cos x plus 24 sin x, which is nothing but a cos x plus b sin x. So we have to find the maximum and minimum value. So max value would be equal to square root of a square plus b square and that is equal to square root of 7 square plus 24 square, which is equal to 625, square root of 625, which is equal to 25. Now similarly, minimum value would be equal to minus square root of a square plus b square. This would be minus square root of 7 square plus 24 square, which is equal to minus square root of 625, and that is minus 25. So this is how we can, by applying the values, we can find a maximum value and minimum value of this function. Now let's try to solve another question. In the second question, we have to find the maximum and minimum value of 3 cos x plus 5 times sine of x minus pi by 6. So this is the f of x. So let's bring it to the format of f of x is equal to a cos x plus b sin x. So to do that, let's apply the formula of sine of a minus b in the second part of this equation. So this would be 3 cos x plus 5 times sin x cos pi by 6 minus cos x sin pi by 6. So this would be sin x multiplied by cos 30 is square root of 3 by 2 minus sin 30 is 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 cos x. So when we multiply this, we would get, when we solve this, we would get 3 plus 5 square root of 3 by 2 sin x, missed a sin x here, and this will be minus 5 by 2 cos x. So this will be cos x by 2 plus 5 square root of 3 by 2 sin x. Now this is of the format a cos x plus b sin x. So a is 1 by 2 and b is 5 times square root of 3 by 2. So max value would be equal to 1 by 2 square plus 5 square root of 3 by 2 square. So this is equal to 1 by 4 plus 25 times 75 by 4. This is equal to square root of 76 by 4, which is 19, square root of 19. Minimum value would be minus square root of 1 by 2 square plus 5 times square root of 3 by 2 square. This is nothing but minus square root of 19. So this is how we can find the maximum and minimum value of this kind of a question. So first we apply the sum or difference, however the format is sum or difference formula of trigonometric functions. In this case it is sine of a minus b, and then we bring it to a format of a cos x plus b sin x, and then apply the max and minimum values. Let's solve one more question so that you get a better understanding, and let's try that out now. So the third question, we have to find the maximum and minimum value of 4 sin x minus 3 cos x plus 7. So this is of the format a cos x plus b sin x plus c. There is an additional constant here. Now we know that the maximum value is of a cos x plus b sin x. The maximum value is square root of a square plus b square, and minimum value is minus square root of a square plus b square. Now we want to find maximum value of something which is not of this format, but there is an additional constant value. So what we do is we just add this plus c on all the sides. So that will give us the maximum and minimum value of a cos x plus b sin x plus c. So basically what would the maximum value in this case be? Value would be 4 square plus 3 square plus 7. This is nothing but 5 plus 7, correct? This is square root of 25 plus 7, which is 12. That is the maximum value. So what would be the minimum value now? It would be minus square root of 4 square plus 3 square. It's actually minus 3 square, but I just ignored the negative sign here, and plus 7. This is nothing but minus 5 plus 7, which is equal to plus 2. So the minimum value is 2 and maximum value is 12. So there is no much difference when a constant is added to the function. We just add the constant to the minimum and maximum values. So this is how we can solve both the kinds of problems. So let's try, in the next video, let's try to solve a couple of unique problems, and then we can wrap up this concept. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with your friends so that it's helpful to them too. I'll see you in the next video.